Victory tastes so good. Pause. Let me. I told you. I told you. You have to start listening to me. I told you, and I know he's overreacting. This is only, I understand. Actually, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. We ain't gonna get too excited. Celtics defeat New York Knicks in a game 3, 115-93. Jayson Tatum, 22 points. Jaylen Brown, 19 points. Courtney Towns, 21 points. Jaylen Brown, 27 points. Celtics shot 50% from 3. Victory, man. Woo! You gotta get used to that victory drink. I told you guys. I told you. All you guys wanted to do, Celtics this, Celtics that, Jayson Tatum. I understand Steve Kerr. We're not trying to hear that. I told you. And look, you like, oh, they still got to win again, which is true. Yeah, the bad thing about being down 0-2, you still coming back no matter what. But I told you, this will happen next game. No matter where we play. We can play in New York. We can play in Times Square. We can play in Harlem. No matter what, we're going to beat them. And actually, let me spin. Slowly spin. Tatum on the back. Victory tastes so good, man. But just to break down the game, we seen from 3. I know we just start right there. Jayson Tatum played a really nice game. You could be like, oh, he didn't have. People gonna keep making excuses for Tatum, not making excuses, but trying to blame him for everything. But Jayson Tatum definitely played a really good game from St. Louis, so you know we repping. Jaylen Brown played a great game. It was just like from the start, like always, but this time we didn't let them come back. And I guess I would admit, all right, let me be honest. I got a little scared. Because obviously they're getting this lead, but they was missing. And the bad thing about the other games, they was missing and kept shooting the 3. They was missing and kept shooting the 3 again, but this time they got hot. You know what I'm saying? They had missed 3 and make 3 or 4 more or 5 more. You know what I'm saying? It just kept what we expect from the Celtics. But I just think that could be like a problem, I guess, going forward, because we didn't see them drive when they looked like they was missing. But I like I told you guys before, it has to be something with Missoula, as in no team just goes out there and keeps shooting these 3s, especially down 0-2. I think that's something he's encouraging them to do, and keep shooting them, if you ask me. But unless when when they get a little spooky, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum go do a layup or something. But I told you guys. Yeah, it scared me for a bit. But other than that, this is a great start to the podcast. A lot of you guys don't want to listen when I tell you. Like, let me read it off to you again. 115-93. Celtics beat the New York Knicks. Jayson Tatum, 22 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds. Jaylen Brown, 19 points. Peyton Pritchard, you know what I'm saying? He look like he from 8 Mile the way he playing out. Peyton Pritchard, 23 points. Oh my God, we gotta see how many 3s. We have to see how many 3s Peyton Pritchard made. Because at this point, give him the ball. Give him the ball and move out the way. He was killing them. Peyton Pritchard, 23 points. 5 for 10 for 3. We love it. 5 threes, we love it. And this is a good way to start off the pod, man. Okay. But yeah, other than that, just enjoy it. I guess before we get off the subject, I only been wrong 5 times in my life. I told you Celtics would win. Told you Celtics would win it all. No one believed me. I'm overreacting? No, we gonna clip this video if I'm overreacting if they lose again or lose the series. I'm not overreacting. We're coming back and we're gonna win a series. We're gonna go on, win another round. We're gonna go on and win, obviously, the Eastern Conference Finals. Then we're gonna win the finals, and you're just gonna sit there. And we don't want to hear the talk again, all the excuses. Jayson Tatum this, he barely scored. Who cares? But I told you guys, start listening. That's your problem. That's your problem. Start listening. I told you. But moving on, another team of mine, the Steelers, traded George Pickens to the Dallas Cowboys for a few rounds for some picks, right? And we could get the information for sure, correct? But George Pickens is on the Dallas Cowboys now, and he said basically he was surprised finding out this trade, just like everyone else. When people say that, I'm not in like the sports world, like as in obviously none of us play, at least I don't play. So it's like we don't know what's actually going on. But he said, let's see when he said he found out. He said he found out when he found, basically everyone, when we found out about the trade, he found out about the trade. But I don't care when you found out. George Pickens is off the Steelers. This is a good week. This is a good weekend. And I'm not saying, oh, hey, wait, he's a dog for sure. But I just think it was the right move for him. He didn't want to be there. We definitely seen all the frustration and all the different things he would lash out and do. And it reminded me of AB. One thing about the Steelers and Mike Tomlin, he's going to keep these players that's going to do these. Like, I don't even want to call it diva behavior when it comes to George Pickens, because I don't think that was like some of the stuff he would do or even AB would do is not diva behavior. It's just like, you just be like, what? Why would I do that? Like DK, diva behavior. AJ Brown, that's a diva receiver, right? But I just think George Pickens, him and DK, they wouldn't match up. And obviously we need a quarterback. I do not want Aaron Rodgers. But I think that's a good move. I think we wanted him gone, but also he wanted to be gone. And no matter what he say, we can tell after he didn't block for Jaylen Warren a year or two ago, I knew that we don't need him on the team. But yeah, it's starting off good. So George Pickens is going to the Dallas Cowboys, which I said he's a dog. I was maybe happy he left because, open up space and looking forward towards the future. But I'm going to be honest, Dallas Cowboys got some heat. There's no reason we shouldn't see the Dallas Cowboys win 10 to 12 games. Dak is going to have an amazing season. That's one of the top quarterbacks in the league. So we expect that no matter he does get a little iffy in the playoffs, maybe a little James Harden, but I think he's an amazing quarterback. He's going to have an amazing season. But he got the weapons he wants. It's literally, looking at this team, obviously you could be like the running back position, but I think when you place two major receivers, like it's similar to not Cincinnati, but in the sense of you got Jamar Chase at receiver, you got T. Higgins at receiver, and they don't got, like Chase Brown isn't an amazing running back. You know what I'm saying? He just made away, and I feel like you got these two receivers, it opens up for the run game. So I believe they got a team to go forward with, but just like Dallas, always disappointing everybody. But that's the second topic of the day, guys. We're gonna continue. And also we going when when you get the weekend pie, we gotta go out. I was talking to a girl literally the other day, right? I was like, dang, why we ain't work out? She said, you go out too much. You be too outside. Bro, I'm 25. She was pretty though, but I'm 25. I'm going outside. I don't know what you want. I'm a homebody / outside. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going outside. I'm supposed to go to, if you have everyday people, events like that is fire when it comes to like just the vibes and the DJs and stuff. I may go to everyday people after this pod. When you watching this, I'm gonna be drinking another drink. Water. This is water and lemonade. And I'm gonna have a Tatum jersey. I'm gonna go out with the Tatum jersey. But moving on, Suffolk County, I believe that's how you pronounce it. A New York State county basically exposed the top 10 deadbeats dads in a county, and oh my man. I mean, I think, all right, obviously we're taking care of our kids over here. If I have a kid, I'm taking care of it no matter what's the situation, right? But at some point, you gotta be like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I gotta send something. We got Cash App. You got Zelle. You gotta send something. But so Suffolk County and New York State, basically a New York State county, basically just came out, the sheriff's department, it came out and just had basically a list of the top deadbeats dads and how much they owe. Listen to these numbers. First dad, he doesn't have a picture. He doesn't have a picture. I don't know if they probably can even find him. He owed $422,000 for child support. Second dad, $300K. Third, 200, 100,000, 100,000, 44,000, obviously so on, so on. When you owe 400,000 in child support, like, even if, when people go through these child support things with women, they like, please, can you take me off child support? Can we lower the... He's at the point where he just have to accept it. I don't even know how he's going to get this money. Like, what do you tell your child? Like, even if you go back into your child's life, now I'm not sure if they in it or not. You go back into your child's life, what do you say? Because you owe $400,000. So no matter how close you guys get, how cool you guys get, you still owe $400,000. And that's crazy, and obviously it was a mixed list. It was a mixed list. The list was mixed. So you had like, it looks more so like Spanish people, you had African American people on the list, you had a Caucasian on the list. So I know what you're thinking, it was probably a list full of black dads. No. Black men take care of their kids. Certain black men may not, but black men take care of their kids. So you had a different, diverse list of people. But like, these people are diabolical. I feel like, we have to probably I feel like people need to interview these people. Because owing $400,000 in child support, obviously maybe people out here that owe more. But to actually see like their faces and different things is crazy. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that wrong for them, basically? I know a lot of this could be probably public information, but is that wrong for them coming out and saying that these people owe this much money? Literally, like, it totaled up to like $1 million, like the people in that county. So I was like, is that wrong that the sheriff's department out there came out with this whole thing about deadbeat dads and how much they owe? Because in a sense, obviously we have to read more into it, but what did you get out of it? Obviously, if somebody owed $400,000, ain't like you saying, oh, here's Trump, he owes $400,000 in child support. And I use Trump as an example because one of the billionaires, and it's like, he could afford it. So I was like, what do you get out this list? But it's crazy. Actually, watching this list is definitely crazy. But like me, I will take care of my kids, no matter the mistake or not. But obviously, we over here, we're getting a wife over here. Then we're going to have kids, a beautiful family. We want a lot of kids over here. So we good. You don't got to worry about that this way. But even actually going into finding somebody, basically a guy came out and said, he was saying the reality truth of, like, I guess a situation in life, a situation guys are in. Hit me with the reality truth. It's either a woman likes you or she doesn't. If you have to apply pressure, then you're bagging her to settle for you. I believe it. I believe it. I was just, all right, what I be like, I was just on a date. No, I was just talking to somebody. I'm not going to give you the time frame. I ain't trying to get caught up. But I was just talking to somebody, and basically, I was just saying, like, a girl have to like you more. What do you think, fellas? Like, I think a woman have to like you more than you like her. And that's the only way it works. And I'm not saying it in a way like she likes you so much and you barely likes her. Like, guys, when you rock with somebody, you guys know, we're like, the fellas that's watching, we locked in. We like you. But like, if a woman likes you more, she want to like be there for you and do all these things for you, you just gonna reciprocate the energy. And I think it's true. So I don't know, just to, I guess, read it to you guys again. It's either a woman likes you or she doesn't. If you have to apply pressure, then you're bagging her to settle. Do you guys believe that's reality, right? Like, I think all fellas will agree. Apply pressure. Like, when somebody says, and it was in quotations, when somebody says, apply pressure if you want me, show me that you want me. I'm not. On a green room, no matter what the color is of this sign or whatever, no matter the color of this jersey, we're not sending nobody money. We're not going to do that. So if apply pressure means send money to these different things, find the pressure somewhere else. And a guy, what they say, another guy will. You're right. It ain't going to be me. And I ain't going to worry about who do. But, yeah, no. If you got to apply pressure just for, you know what I'm saying, to beg, to make a girl talk to you, leave her alone. I didn't mean, and I'm like I'm a guy that, you know what I'm saying? I dibble and dab. I've been single for, what we going, 24, 25 years. So, I know. So, I think if you applying pressure to do all this to talk to a woman, leave her alone, bro. If she don't like you more than you like her, just leave her alone. Like, you got to do all of that, you're cooked. So, this for the fellas. If you're looking for advice, read it to you one more time. It's either a woman likes you or she doesn't. If you have to apply pressure, then you're begging her to settle for you. Don't do it. Like, you gotta do that when she say apply pressure. Show me that you like me. Do this, do that. Leave her. You gotta be like, Ralph, come on, let me get it. No, leave her. Leave her. Like, you looking at this, leave. You're texting her right now that she probably said that you like, he tripped. No. Literally, look, swipe the message over and delete it because you gotta apply pressure just to talk to a woman. She's not for you. It's really women out there that's going to really like you and really be there for you and like you even more than you like her, which will work amazing. Just leave her. But moving on. Someone was saying that TikTok is one of the, I guess, best dating apps. Is that a thing? I don't know. You guys got to let me know. I should be on there with my personal page. You know what I'm saying? Through the comments. But I don't know. I feel like when you're looking to go dating, I guess, and date around, I feel like meet women where I'm coaching today. Actually, let me go get a drink. We be back. We're back. You know, I had to get a drink because on the weekend, we're going to have a drink on a pod. If you don't have your drink, go make yours right now and I'll wait. Hope you made it by now. But so we're going to have a drink. Let's go back to our topic. I know what you guys wanted. What he been drinking whole episode? I mean, comment below if you want the drink. I know Drake gave y'all a drink one time on TikTok. Y'all was like, it ain't it, Drake. This is one. Let me know what you want to know. What's inside of here? If you're a pineapple person, I'll let you know what we got cooked up. But amazing. But we're back. Okay. Where we left off. All right. I was telling you guys. When you're going to meet a woman, same for women going to meet a man, meet someone where you live, sleep, eat, and play. That's the thing I done learned all my life, right? So, if you, I guess, in a sense, and I know you like, I would meet, people I meet at a club, I never end up with. So, if I'm out in Houston, I meet a woman at a club, I'm not going to end up with her because it was like how I met you and that's just still in my head and I look at you that way, which is bad, but it's just like I always look at us as like a party because we met out at a party. But it just depended on like lounges and bars could be very, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. But meet a girl where you live, sleep, eat, or play. And I say that to say, if you're a fitness person, meeting a girl at the gym, I feel like that's crossing off the discipline. I don't know if guys know. Well, guys know, but women that work out is so disciplined, so dedicated. You gotta be mentally tough to truly just work out at the gym and squat and lift weights. So when we're talking about that, that's just something that I feel like is just there. Like you gotta meet a girl where you live, sleep, eat, or play. So fitness is one, the gym. If you like to read books, meet a girl at a bookstore. You like to drink coffee, meet a girl at a coffee shop. That's where that's what you surround your life around Monday through Friday. So that's where you will find the most success because she's going to most likely like the same things as you and have a lot of different things in common with you as well. So it's just basically where you meet her. For me, like I meet a girl, she has to be a fitness. If I want to meet her, I think meet her at the gym is amazing. Meeting a girl at, let's say, a sports bar. I date a girl from a sports bar. That's where I like to go on the weekends when we watching football, different things. She got her, I don't know, Eagles jersey on or something, Jalen Hurts jersey, whatever. I wanna, you know what I'm saying? I like her. Like, she likes sports, different things. And that's the same way if I was to go to run at a park, go for a walk at a park, I go to, I don't know, pickleball, these different things. So, fellas, if you want to find a wife, and women, if you want to find a husband, meet a girl where you eat, sleep, live, or play. Remember that. So now going forward, take this advice from Ralph on the weekend. I had to put my drink down here if you see me lean. Meet a person where you live, sleep, eat, or play. And when you start living like that, I think a lot of things would go so much better. For instance, like I could bring up maybe the last few women I talked to. Maybe they got a little different thing to say on their side. But I feel like I didn't have like any bad breakups or bad situations where we just stopped talking to each other based off how toxic they are, these different things. It wasn't like that. I just feel like I already crossed off a lot of boxes because I knew they had a lot in common with me based off where I met them or how I met them. So I think that's perfect for you guys. And take that advice, man. It's green room on the weekend. We need some call-ins, bro. We should call who should we call we should call KG for a question for the pod. I want to ask him the question about the reality check, like what you need to know going, where like for men, I'm gonna actually be right back. Let's see if we can get KG on the line. We better try now. Yo,
Dude,
I have a question. Bro, I have a question.
Bro, you know I'm at work, bro.
No, I don't know you at work. I have a question. We're in 2 different cities. Can it be quick?
Hurry up, bro.
Okay, they say, hit me with the hardest reality check or reality truth. It's either a woman likes you or she doesn't. If you have to apply pressure, then you're begging for, I guess, for her to settle for you. Is that what do you feel about that? They waiting. No, they listening right now. Yeah. So what do you feel? The viewers. So what do you feel?
I'm tripping. I'm at work. I got a lot going on. Okay. Shit. Now you rushing me, bro. Hold on.
No, as she say, KG, you got to apply pressure to talk to me.
I mean, it ain't really. What you ask? Is it chasing?
Yeah. Do you feel like you begging to talk to her? Should you like a woman like you more than you like her, or equal?
No, I feel like, if a man want to pursue somebody, bro, you feel me, he going to have to apply pressure because, you feel me, everybody applying pressure. So, somebody out here applying pressure. So, why would she settle for a motherfucker that ain't applying pressure? You know what I'm saying?
So, you think...
Actions speak louder than words.
So, you think they should apply pressure?
Yeah. He should, if a man have an interest in a woman, he have to apply some pressure.
How much
he has to do some form of pressure.
How much you tricked off? But I really was just...
We ain't doing it.
All right, we have to call in on a pod. I've told them KG going to get them good advice. So I just have to ask you. But I'm sorry if I got you fired, bro. If not, if you got fired, shit, that's your fault. But you should...
I hope I'm on the green. I'm on the green room.
Yeah, they hear you right now, and I'll pay you. I will Zelle you the money.
I bet 20.
All right, I got you. Get back to work, bro. You're a slave. Get back to work. All right.
All right, my boy. I'm hit the line.
All right. So, you heard it from KG. Don't listen to him. I thought KG, I don't know what Chicago did to him, but we're not doing that. We'll do a lot of stuff, but it's not that. Don't apply pressure, fellas. Apply pressure as like you showing that you want her, but when it comes to like what he was saying, you got to listen to her with shit. Apply pressure. You just basically say a trick on me. Don't do it. I'm giving you the keys. You don't want to listen. I don't know what to tell you. Listen. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so remember, don't listen to KG. But moving on, Bill Gates will be giving away his fortune over the next until I guess 2045. He said, and basically December 31st, 2045. That's when he plans on giving away probably. I think most likely everything he has. But he says that he will give it away when he dies. So it says, I give away virtually all my wealth through the Gates Foundation over the next 20 years to the cause of saving and improving lives around the world. So basically after 2045, his foundation, the Gates Foundation, will close permanently. He's going to give away all of his money. Let's see how much he's worth. Green room, we're gonna pocket count, right? Like, don't judge us, bro. And over the years since they started the Gates Foundation, he gave away $100 million already. So that's what he said, at least on his website. So he's gonna give away $100 to $200 billion. I was gonna say $1 million. $100 to $200 billion because that's how much he's worth. So, godly, can we start a foundation green room? Can we get one green room? Helps the the needy. Green room help. Green room from black men. We gotta start a foundation. We let Bill Gates know that if he's giving away all of his wealth and for the next years, all the way up to 2045, Green Room has a foundation. Soon as you watch this, we're gonna go, guys. Who has a GoFundMe? Let's create a GoFundMe. We gotta do something. Actually, I gave you guys the game this week. So Green Room helps black men. Green Room, we're gonna find a way to word it. But if he's giving away that much money, golly. But what do you guys think? I understand. I feel like obviously he has enough money to leave his family some and still be good. I believe in the past that he said his kids will have to, I guess he wouldn't give them anything. Correct? I don't know. Shoot, you guys may have to correct me on that. But I know a lot of people said that they, like a lot of millionaires, billionaires, I guess it's similar to where some say they won't give their kids anything, they have to work for it. We seen Shaq say that you have to have a certain amount of degrees to touch his money. Same thing with a lot of billionaires, say they'll give away a lot of money and donate a lot of money, which is normal what Bill Gates said he plans on doing. But I love it. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna give it away to different foundations, not people. I should have said that. I know you guys like, let me go create something, let me do this, let me reach out. He's gonna give it away to, I guess, give it back to other foundations and different things. I love it. If I have $200 billion, I'm worth $200 billion, I will give some to my kids, give some to the people I love, my family, whoever it is. And then if you want to give back the rest, you can't die with the money. You can't put it in a casket. So I definitely understand, and we gotta find a foundation. Can comment a name. Let us know a name. Let us know the name, we gotta get some of this money Bill Gates plan on giving back. So next time I come to this pod, we're gonna have a foundation. But that's it for us today. You know, on the weekend, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun topics. It's not gonna be serious until football season. We're gonna talk about football. But I gave you guys the game today. I feel like Kevin Samuels in his prime. I gave you guys the game. You don't want to take it. You don't listen. That's your fault. But some people may comment and say, hey, Ralph, you helped me. I broke it off with her. She said all she wanted me to apply pressure by taking her on dates and send her money for her flights. I helped you. But if you don't want to listen, everybody can be saved. Jesus walked around and tried to save everybody. Didn't want to be saved. So I ain't calling myself Jesus, but I'm just saying, when it comes to this dating thing, I'm going to help you. But other than that, Green Room is out of here, man. I'm about to go party, about to go kick it. I'm putting on my Tatum jersey. I'm walking out because Tatum is that. If you probably see me with the Tatum jersey already, I'm wearing it again. What are you going to say? Tatum, we up, man. We up. I'll see you guys later.